Hey, it's Paul Seaver from Palm Beach Water Company. Palm Beach Springs Water Company. Heck, I don't even know my own name. It's a beautiful sunny day down here in South Florida. I'm down here in Homestead. Right behind me is Homestead Air Reserve Base. And off to the front is, you can see it over there. That's the Speedway over there. I'm on this canal right here. Okay, beautiful canal. You can see that nice coral canal, nice and deep. Right now, the way the water's hitting it, you can't see too deep into it, but usually it's crystal clear. It's just the way the sun is hitting it right now. So anyway, this is C103, Canal 103 down in Homestead, right off of Homestead Air Reserve Base on the backside of the runway, you know, and so this is one of the most heavily consistent PFAS contaminated surface waters, freshwater surface water in South Florida. So we can depend on it being contaminated. So when I come here to do a sample, then I don't even have to do a control when I'm just dialing stuff in, only for total certifications. So anyway, what I'm doing today is this is part of what I do for PFAS elimination, on my PFAS elimination method. And so on my proof of concept, we used this water. We ran it for better than 24 hours. I mean, it was ridiculous how long we ran it, but it had to do with we were just getting information. And on that baseline, we got a 25% reduction. Now, I came back here about a month and a half ago, and I did my round 2, and from the proof of concept information, we deleted out a few things to get them out of the way, and we ran it for an hour and got a 50% reduction. So obviously we're on the right path. But the bottom line is this, you know, we're not doing destruction, we're doing elimination. No filtration, no reverse osmosis membranes, no deionization, no anything, just electrochemistry, period. No kinds of filtration, no kinds of destruction, no kinds of absorption. We're doing a complete elimination. So on this round, we expect to do even better yet. So 25% to 50% to who knows what this time. Now, the one thing I want to talk about is testing. You know, you hear a lot of people talk about testing PFAS and stuff like that, and they say, oh, our system works good, our system works clean. It all depends on what standard they're testing to. So let's use this water as an example. Now, we're using lesser standards right now because they're less expensive to test to. So in the first POC done by Dr. Nadala at FIU, her standards is the ultimate. She does the equivalent to taking out a big old bright light and shining it down into a room. You could see everything, every piece and particle of dust in a corner. That's her analysis. She goes down to 40 parts per quadrillion. So the last test we did at 10 parts per trillion. Well, this water didn't even look bad at 10 parts per trillion. Take it down to 4 parts, we only could get PFOS. Take it down to 4 parts per trillion, we could get PFOS, PFOA, and PFBA, or something like that. There's so many of these things. Now, take it down to 40 parts per quadrillion, you get 15 different chemicals. So when these guys are talking about analysis, you got to know what analysis that they're using, because maybe they're just pulling the wool over your eyes. You know what I mean? So I'm going to grab my water before I get kicked out of this place. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to grab it as close to the shoreline as possible. Doggies! My dogs go. And hopefully on the air reserve side of the base, because that's where the chemical is leaching from. Okay. And I'm not using pumps this time. I'm just using a bucket, because the pumps have a tendency of putting a static charge on the basic. So we'll just collect some samples. Fill up my buckets. only need about 30 gallons of water, but I'm going to get extra. So anyway, that's pretty much how I'm going to do my collection. I'm just getting it down from the water right there. And I don't have to leave this video on for longer than that. And then I'm going to take it back up to Arcadia. We're going to run it this time. First time we did 24 hours. Second time we did 1 hour. This time we're doing a half hour. But anyway, that's it. On the road with Paul. I can't really talk too much more about it because it's all confidential stuff. Anyway, we'll talk about it one day when it's all done. Adios. Hope you're enjoying your day.